And we're live. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Monday. Yes. I got a reflection from something over here. Look.
Do we?
Yeah. There's a smudge on the camera lens.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it is.
Hold on. We got de-smudge.
Got to de-smudge.
That looked
Nope,
bad.
that's bad. It's still there.
Ooh.
All right, I got to get something to clean the lens. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Can't have a smudge on your face.
No.
That's not right.
Okay, so you just keep
How is everyone? How's everyone weekend? Everyone's Monday go so far. Don't know if anyone is with us yet, but we had a busy weekend.
Yes, we did.
But a good weekend, right? We had an investigation yesterday in Flesherton.
And
Well,
some of the live is up and posted already.
yeah, we did two lives. One was fairly short.
Okay. For those of you on YouTube, don't mind me for a second. I'm just going to take the camera off here.
We're okay over here on Facebook.
All right.
Oh, that's kind of
creepy.
People are going to be seasick there. Yeah, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about how our investigation went yesterday.
Got some news.
It's not that. I still see it.
Oh, not weird. It's got to be on there though, because it's moving with it.
Huh.
Let's see.
Yeah, but it's still there. It's something inside. That's the new one too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Huh. Oh well, we're gonna have to put up with it for right now until we can figure it out.
That's weird.
But yeah, so we'll chat about our investigation. And what else are we chatting about tonight? Some
news.
Some news.
That's weird.
And some, what's the other, psychometry?
I saw our psychometry. Yes. So
thought we would try something tonight. We've done it before, but it's been a long time.
So this was the item. It's a pocket watch. Right.
Well, we've already had a few people
kind of guessing in on it.
Some ideas.
Right. So
on Facebook.
Yeah. Kind of getting what they feel out of it. Right. So that was interesting. Just go with that. Anyway, so the psychometry, the way it works is you're presented with an object and you tap into using your intuition. What is in there, right? What's it about? Do you want to? No, it's not. It's right by my head. Right. I don't know if you want to minimize that so you can.
Oh, I can't see people talking.
Right, and you may have people talking. There you go. See, right there.
Can I make that bigger?
You can try it, sure. Click there.
Here?
Oh, no, click it again, and then click the three dots.
I am.
And then it should pop up right there. There you go.
There we go.
There's Mario.
Hi, Mario. Sorry, guys, I couldn't see your comments.
Yeah, we had to get a little shuffle go there.
Yeah,
anyway,
shuffle.
Don't mind that noise. That's just Luna with her bone, right? Anyway, so psychometry, the way it works is you're presented with an object, and the idea is to pick up on the energy of the object. Who owned it? What the significance is with it. Describe the person that owned it or owns it, right? They can be alive, they can be dead.
That's right.
Right? The idea is to pick up on that energy. What did it mean to them? That sort of thing. So, I'll open this up one more time so people can have a look. So this is a two-sided pocket watch. So it actually shows both sides. This side shows the time. This side shows the working mechanisms. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, everyone else that's joined.
So let us know what your thought is on it, right? Right. And then what we'll do as we're a little further into the live, we'll reveal, right? So this gives everybody a chance to check it out right now and go from there.
Sounds good.
Okay. So what? I get a grandfather type energy. Okay.
But that the watch isn't very old. That's what
True.
she gets.
It doesn't. Yeah. It's actually in very good shape. It's been kept.
Marie.
It's been kept in, I guess, a safe place.
Yeah.
Right. So it hasn't been battered, and there's a couple little marks on it. But hi, Willow.
Willow's like, hi. I thought I'd come say hi.
Yeah. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about is we have put out last week that we were looking for another couple of crew members.
That's great.
And it closed. Applications for it closed last Friday. Right. So we have already selected one.
Yes, we have.
Okay? And we're excited about it. So is it generational? Well, I'm not going to give you answers like that. You have to tell me. You got to tap into it, right? And so, yeah, we've decided that we've picked one crew member already. We're going to do one more.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
And so the first one.
Interviews to do.
Yes. Yeah. So the first one that we've already selected is Nancy. And if anybody was watching us, I get it was about last year this time. Because it was when
it had to been 2.
Was it? No, I don't think it was 2, was it? Maybe 2 years ago.
It was a while ago.
Maybe it
I
was.
think it was before COVID.
Maybe it was.
When we did the initial one.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it was. I'll leave her.
Okay.
So anyway, Nancy has a house in Hornings Mills, and it used to be the undertaker's house. And we did an investigation out there, and I gotta tell you, it was fantastic. The energy of the house. It's a house that.
Hi, Mario.
Hey, Mario. It's a house that breathes.
Yes.
It breathes with spirit. And because it was the undertaker's house and also the post office.
It's a great house.
Yeah. And he made the caskets in the basement, right? It was just, and I got to tell you, it got the perfect owner in Nancy, because Nancy just is very grounded, very down to earth, and she's never wanted anything out of there. She's invited them in, welcomed them into the house, and the house breathes with spirit.
It does breathe.
Right? Does breathe.
It's like an ebb and flow. Like they come and they
imagine
go, and
a train station for spirit. Yeah. They come in, they go out. They come in, they go out. And I was fortunate enough to go there and pick up on 3 members of the house that used to live there using the mediumship, and it was really cool. And so Nancy was a really good fit. Yeah. She had put in a letter of intention to join us, right? And I got to tell you, so we talked about it. We talked about it with the crew, because we did say it was about a proper fit, and we wanted to make sure that person knows what we do, how we do it, and the crew, and that's already met her. Yeah. So the interview process was pretty easy. Yeah. Right. So we want to welcome Nancy to the team.
Absolutely. Yay.
Right. Looking forward to having her join us on investigations. And you know what, once we've got her with us, and we'll introduce you to her, she has just got the most amazing energy. She is, I don't even know how to put it better than that. She's
got a very calming energy.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just, you just relax when you're around her.
Yeah. You just kind of fit in when you're with her.
Yeah.
Right. That's Nancy. So we're happy that she's joining us.
Alexander heard your voice and ran out to watch.
Okay, I'm gonna let her out.
Hi, Alexander.
Hi, Alexander.
Good.
Come here.
Nice to see that you're watching.
Oh.
Perfect.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, so we're excited for Nancy, and we will continue on with the others that will be
Absolutely.
getting in touch.
Yep.
With them
We'll
shortly.
have those done
set
this
up
week.
Some interviews.
Yeah, we'll have those done this week, and you know what? We're happy to say that we got some good applications.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it comes down to the hard spot, is narrowing it down to that one
To
last.
The last one. That's always
right?
the hard part.
One last one. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. We'll set up interviews and we'll go from there. And I got to tell you, we had a great investigation yesterday.
We did.
Right? We had a great investigation.
It was fantastic.
We were in a house in Flesherton here, and the house was moved to its present location.
That was interesting. We
Wasn't
didn't know that until we were
like, it looked like it belonged on the street.
Absolutely, because it was the same kind of age as the houses on the street.
And kind of the same look of construction, right?
What's it say? Jerry Laurie, it's you, LOL.
It's us. So, yeah, so we did this great investigation yesterday. The homeowner was absolutely fantastic. But we did things differently.
Yeah, we did.
We went extremely back to basics.
Yep.
And had a great investigation.
We really did.
It was a really good investigation.
We've talked about it so much since.
Yeah.
That it's easy to get excited about using all the equipment rather than sometimes just being still and quiet. Yes. And asking questions of spirit, right, to get information.
So we did sessions. Each one of us as investigators, we each did sessions in the different rooms. Like, we got back down to what we started out doing. We had very minimal equipment, remember?
Yeah. It was very back to
basics. Except for we had Boo Bear.
We did have some things to fall back on.
Yeah, right? Boo Bear, Spirit Box, Ovulus we pulled out, and we had a lot of our drop and go cameras available, just so that we could just pop them down and just get on with the investigation. And I got to tell you the other thing. What else happened yesterday is we were leaving, and this couple walked past with their dogs.
Yeah.
And then
one of our crew members, JC,
said, "Oh, look, it's a boxer."
Oh, it's a boxer.
Yeah, beautiful dog. So then this lady messaged us after and said, "Hey, saw that you were doing something on the street in Flesherton there, and just thought, I have a couple of questions. Found an old headstone in their yard."
I'm not seeing stuff that's coming up.
Okay, so you're gonna go in there in a streamer.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, and then she reached out to us. She says, "I saw your truck out there, saw your logo right there, and said, would you like to, is there any way I can get some more information from you?" We said, "Absolutely. Here's what we'll do." And it just goes on from there. And we love that. We love that we're just reaching out, starting to be known up in the area where we are here a little more. People are contacting us, and we're still waiting to hear on a couple of other ones. But you know what? For the most part, we're booked well into January now.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Okay? Like, that's amazing. And we had so much fun. It was nice to have Tracy with us yesterday, right? One of our original crew members as well. Come here.
I can't even find it.
All right.
Hopefully we're. If anyone's watching on Facebook, can you make a comment? I'm just not sure if I'm seeing.
You know what?
Comments.
You may not see the stream right there. If you just go to your regular page, you may see it, because it usually brings up. Let me just see. I'm talking. Right. There you go. So that's what it's showing right now. Just what you see there.
Well,
There's Michelle Hildebrand. Okay.
Hi, Michelle. Okay.
So we're good.
To make sure we can hear everything.
Technology at its finest.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. So, why did she get back down?
Because I just put her back down.
Oh, well, she's clawing my leg. Anyway, so yeah, we had this great investigation yesterday. It was we actually did capture, if you watched our live, we did capture a spirit protecting a old trunk.
Yeah. And the spirit was fairly quiet. We would get the odd
Little thing.
Other than the ovulus, like the ovulus.
Oh, love the
ovulus
ovulus.
went off a lot.
Yeah, like a lot, right? The ovulus kept going off. We kept getting stuff coming up, and we were kind of like, okay. I tried it in phonetic. I tried it in dictionary. I tried it in sweep mode. Phonetic and dictionary, we got amazing hits.
Yes.
Like amazing things came through. And, thanks to Mario. Mario's put our lives on YouTube,
Yes.
and then I shared them back to our evidence page. And I got to tell you, Mario's really good at what he does.
He's very good.
Right? It was a great addition to the team as well. And
he's really helped us out with the evidence side, which has been fantastic.
It is. It's been great. But it's nice to have those people that we can rely on for that kind of stuff.
Before we're going further, Michelle, I just wanted to comment and say that
Michelle, our heart goes out to you.
We've been really thinking about you a lot.
A lot.
And that, we're sending all of our healing love and light to you as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Right?
Gone through so much. So please everybody else that's following along the page.
Yeah. Send Michelle some.
Yeah, please send Michelle some healing and some positivity. She's had a really rough, I'm going to say 2 weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Right. So, you know what? We're there for you. Right. We really are. And so we're also streaming from the evidence page. So apparently we should be streaming on both.
Oh.
Right.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Right. So, so it's streaming now. It's live now on the evidence page. So if you go to the evidence page, you'll pick it up there.
Is that where we're on? Maybe?
I guess maybe we're there. I don't know why it didn't go to our main page too.
Good, Michelle.
So
well, that's why then. That's why I couldn't find it because we're not on our page.
So let's go to.
That could be why we have not many people.
And we're gonna see here. Yeah, we're streaming on the evidence page. I wonder why it bounced over there. Interesting.
It's gonna mess everybody up.
Share to a page.
Sorry guys, we're having a little everything must be almost a full moon.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Hey? I don't know how that's gonna work now though.
Well, we're gonna give it a try, aren't we? There we go.
How we're gonna see comments on both.
There.
Right.
So now it should come up on both.
So I'm gonna have to put it on here then so I can see it.
Right. Yeah, it should be on the evidence page and on the other. Right.
We will see.
Yeah, there is a black speck, and it's supposedly right there, but
yeah, we can't get it off.
It won't come off, so I don't know what's going on there.
That's a new camera.
That's a brand new camera, right? Like brand spanking new. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna grab it again on the YouTube page and have a look at the camera. I really don't see anything.
I think we need to stop this live and go back on the other one because I don't think people are going to know to go to the evidence page. It's not fair.
What it is, Mario. Anyway. So you want to stop that live and go back?
Yeah, because it shows that you've shared it, but when you go to it, it just takes you to the page. Hold on. Yes, there we are. I don't know. What do we want to do?
It won't come off. There we go.
What do we want to do?
You tell me.
Page. I'll just keep going.
Okay, there we're going to keep going. There we go. Okay, so again, we're doing psychometry. And this is the item, right? Yeah, I don't understand it, Mario. Like I said, brand new camera. Maybe I'm sending it back.
I think so. I think there's something. And yet it was fine last week.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, this is the item. And in probably another 10 minutes or so, I'll do the reveal on it. So again, for those of you who don't know what psychometry is, psychometry is the ability to look at an object or maybe hold an object and be able to pick up on the person that owned it, the person it's attached to, something like that, right? And you go from there. So, yeah, I don't know. It was working fine. It's all it did was go downstairs and sit with the other one. So I don't know what's happening to it. I can see me, right? But it might be something that's just inside it. Who knows? So, yeah, let me know if you have any kind of questions. I'll open the watch up again.
Yeah, take a
stab at it.
Right. Do you want people to maybe write down what their thoughts are?
Yeah, you can.
Just to write in the message.
Yeah, you can if you want to write down what you get from it. And it's just being so good there. Look, you can just see her head peeking over.
Yeah, dead pixel. Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, it kind of does. So believe me, I guess I'll be sending it back.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah,
because it's a nice clear camera.
Yeah. All right, time for a new one. So.
Mario, hi.
Hey. So how was everybody's week? Right? Has everybody had a good week? We are.
Hi, Melissa.
It's Melissa.
On this one, I can see some of the people that are
coming in.
Grace and Lisa.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we're going to trying to go back to the basics on the investigations, where we will throw the lives in where we can.
So the type window kept closing on YouTube.
Interesting. So everything's having a kerfuffle tonight.
I think it's the full moon coming up.
Yeah, it's the cold moon.
Somehow we're streaming on our evidence page instead of our main page. Not sure how that happened. We have an issue with the camera on YouTube. People are having a hard time typing in on YouTube. Not sure. It's all good.
You know what that tells me? That tells me shorter life.
Yeah, might be a shorter live tonight.
Yeah. Having some issues.
So does anyone have anything that they're feeling from the
watch?
From the object? The watch.
It's a watch. From the watch.
From the watch. Mario says, no, don't make it shorter.
So should I give anything, or am I going to wait another 7 minutes?
Oh yeah, I'd wait a little bit.
Okay, we'll wait a little bit. Now, I did get asked this again. You want to see it again? I'll see it, put it up there so you can see it again. So there's the watch. And it's two-sided. Right? So when you open it up, you can actually see clear through it. Yeah, I understand that, Cynthia. I understand and when I first did this, the very first time I had the object in my hand, I was able to take it home, and I was given the week to go over it and just write down notes, right? Based on what I felt, the energy I got from it, and the person I could see holding that, right? And that's what we got right there, right? So. Right, there's the inside, so you can see the back, the working mechanisms on both sides. All right. And there is no inscription, just in case you're asking. There's nothing in there. Now, I know Marie did post on the page about it already.
A few people did.
Yes. So did Cher.
Yeah.
And so did Michelle Prostrand.
Yeah, Michelle P.
Right, Michelle P. So I will let you know in a few minutes exactly what the background of that is.
But if anyone here has anything that they're feeling, Cynthia might have too.
Yeah.
Or did you say
that?
Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia got something out of it was up here. You got a grandfather type
That's
energy
right.
that she posted that on
There you
YouTube,
go, Michelle.
right?
Definitely energy from it. I feel someone pushing on tops of my arms when it gets close to the screen.
Interesting.
The Highland energies.
And I can understand that,
I
especially.
see it being given as a gift, but I see it given from an older relative, maybe a grandfather. Okay.
Okay. So psychometry is good for building and leveling up your intuition,
Right.
right? So when you get that feeling of trust your gut, this is a good test for it, right?
Yeah.
This is a good way to build on that intuition, because sometimes what we'll do is we'll pay too much attention to the characteristics of the item
Mm-hmm.
and not to the energy of it, right? So you want to give to that energy of that item. You want to absorb what type of person has this or had it. What type of person, would have carried this around, right? So we don't focus as much on the items,
Physical.
yeah, or aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's more about picking up on the energy of the person that owned this.
Correct.
Right? That's where you trust that intuition. Because let's face it, we've all done it. I've done it through my mediumship growth. Is sometimes I overanalyze what I see instead of just going, okay, tell me about it. Right? Tell me about it. Let me feel what I get from seeing it, seeing the different sides of it. I know touching it sometimes is a little better, but sometimes this is what we have to do, right?
Like a hug, but a strong hug, says Michelle.
So in next week, we're going to do everyone's favorite, the bag game. Or some people call it the effing bag game.
Right.
So the way the bag game works is I take a bag, regular bag, I put a random object in there, in the bag, close the bag, and then this is where you're really going to test your intuition. You're going to tap into the intuition of what's in the bag. You're not even going to get to see the object. All you'll see is the bag.
So what we'll do is try to post it maybe a couple of days before the
and
live.
Let people kind of pick up on
and
it
let
first.
You kind of
soak up that energy, the image,
and then we'll reveal it on the live next week.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So Cynthia says it feels like an older person given something to a younger person. I feel two energies, like an exchange of hands, like a graduation gift.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Interesting.
Okay. So anybody else get anything on this? I'm loving this input, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I do love the fact that everybody's given something.
Maybe give it a few more minutes.
Yeah, and then we'll do a reveal, right?
We'll do the reveal in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah, pretty close.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So, and with that, we're also going to talk. The one thing I'd like to talk about is, I mentioned about me taking the mediumship one more step, right? Going a little further with it. Want to develop it more, and so a few of you had reached out and said, you know what, hey, if you need want someone for a reading or anything, let me know. I will be taking you up on those. And it's been kind of interesting too. We got that thing that someone posted about the white light coming into their bedroom. And I think that was on the Ontario Paranormal. And I gotta tell you, it happened to us. And we have gone over it and started saying, okay, this is probably what's gone on.
Yeah.
Because we had the same, almost exact same
that person
thing
described. It
happen.
was really kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was. It was, especially with the lights flickering off and on, and then that sudden.
And it hasn't done that for a little while again.
No.
And I had the phone on there charging, and it didn't do it.
Okay, so
which I thought was interesting.
That's eliminated
I thought that's what was doing it.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I will message people and say, hey, are you up for a reading? I've actually been working on different exercises. Right?
I see a priest or a religious person in front of a fireplace.
Interesting. Yeah.
Mario was just looking at the picture from your post.
Don't reveal it yet. Okay, we'll wait.
We'll wait.
We'll wait. So I've actually been doing mediumship exercises.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I have this incredible book, and it gives the exercises that I needed to follow to level up and level up and level up. Right? And if you are a medium and you would like to kind of join along with the exercises, it may help you too.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
So interesting. It's actually,
Well, we had talked about doing the spirit circle at one
yeah.
point.
So, okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, because
So,
we talked about it quite a while ago. And
so
then,
we used to participate in a spirit circle
Mhm.
At our dear friend Stephanie's house
Mhm.
in Con, right? And we would all get together. We were all very like-minded spiritual people. Some were mediums, some were empaths, some were just sensitives.
We're just learning.
And yeah, and some were just starting out on that journey and
Mhm.
wanted to know where it would go. And so we've actually tossed the idea around of doing our own spirit circle, do it virtually where we need to, or in person when it's
Mhm. When we can.
when it's comfortable. Now
Yeah.
it looks like we might be going back into those
A few more rules
stipulations
again.
through COVID, but we're actually thinking maybe we would do that
Mhm.
virtual for now. We'll set up Zoom meetings and everybody can join in that wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll do it like that, not like the Fit Live here. It will be a open.
Yeah, because to do the spirit circle, you can't have too many people.
No.
So we would have to see, right, how many people are interested. First, we may have to break it into 2 groups.
Yeah. Maybe do
Right?
one
'Cause you don't-
night,
you
one
can't-
do
You can't have
a ton of people
too
on
many
Zoom.
at one point.
It lags.
No, it's not even because of that. It's just it needs to be a little bit more intimate to get
Yeah,
the
because you
feeling out
want
of it.
and I got to
So everyone has a chance.
right. The other thing I want to add, it's 100% a safe space. You can say anything in there.
Yeah.
Right. And it was just like the one we were at.
Perfect,
Whatever
Marie.
came to you spiritually, or whatever you got out of it spiritually, or on your path or your journey. Some of them, like myself, was a Reiki practitioner, and
Mhm.
you were.
Mhm.
So there's different forms of that journey that people are on, or different energies and stuff. So it's open. Come and join.
Mario's interested.
Right? Come and join. I think a safe space spirit circle allows you to explore the things that have happened to you on your journey, right? And have people you can bounce the ideas
Mhm.
off of, because maybe they've gone through the same thing, right? Which is important. You want to have that feedback.
And just a safe space to be able to say, do what you're doing tonight.
Yes, like psychometry.
Right?
That's where we did it.
And whatever. And there's no right, there's no wrong. It doesn't matter, right? Everyone has a different feeling or intuition or thought, and it's all right.
And it's okay.
There's nothing wrong.
There's no right or wrong. Right?
Yeah.
And because so my background is in human resources, labor relations, and arbitration mediation. But when I studied human resources, one of the things that
Hey, Cynthia.
they teach you is they usually tell you take psychology. Well, psychology kind of pigeonholes everybody into a certain category, right? And I hate that. I don't like to label people. I don't like compartmentalizing people. I would actually just like to look at everybody as they are, as an individual, right? So in order to do a spirit circle, everybody's an individual. And we all learn at different speeds. We all follow different missions and practices. And you know what? It's all okay. We'll all learn something. Right?
Absolutely.
So we'll put that on the page. I'll actually put it out there who's interested in it. And then what we'll do is we'll make arrangements, find out, we'll do a poll. We'll put it on maybe one of the other groups. Maybe we start one called Spirit Circle.
I don't know. We used to be able to do polls.
You can only do them in groups. You can't do them on a main
can't
page.
do them on the page anymore.
Right? And then maybe what we'll do is we'll find out what night works for people, and we'll go from there.
We'll have to do it, right?
Right? That'll work. Okay. Everybody ready to find out about this watch?
Ready, Mario?
Everybody ready?
Anything you wanted to
Anybody want to add anything
before we reveal? We've had lots of great ideas and people listening to their intuition and their gut, right? I love
your intuition.
So Mario, okay, regarding the watch, I might be biased on this because I could see the design, but I do see the cobblestone pathways in Edinburgh.
So, okay. Everybody's got their notes, right? Everybody's got what they feel they got from this watch. Okay. So, this watch is mine. And there's a significance to it. So, a couple of people had mentioned, like Michelle P.
Yes.
And Cher, and even Marie got a few pieces right. So Marie had actually said it belongs to an older gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not exactly a young guy, am I? So there we go, right there. No coffee through the nose.
I just wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna be honest. They always say, it's not about the age. No, it's about the mileage. And my odometer's gone over a couple of times, right? So the watch is mine. The significance, for example, that Michelle P got was she had said about you being part of it. And yes, Lori is connected to this because I bought this for our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And I wore my kilt. Right? So it was all part of, and if you notice, being a Scotsman, it's got the thistle on the front.
Which is what Mario was talking about, right?
Right. Right. All right. So this is it's got the Scottish thistle on the front. And
Cynthia said when she saw the guy that looked like you, I thought maybe it was your grandfather.
so my grandfather,
Yeah.
Both my grandfathers have been gone for ages, and along with my parents. So the history I got and the pride I got for being a Scotsman came from my grandfather and my mother
Mm-hmm.
and one of my uncles. So for me, this was a huge influence in my life. And so when you talk about my grandfather, my my mother was a MacDonald, and the tartan I wore
Mm-hmm.
was the MacDonald clan
Mm-hmm.
of where my grandfather is from. Right,
Cynthia.
Lady Cynthia, that's right.
What was that?
Sorry, a little bit of Scottish accent there.
I heard that.
I'll leave that out because usually when I use that, people don't understand what I'm talking about. And now it wants to come out. Is that bad?
No, I think it's
anyway,
quite natural. Let it
yes.
let it be.
So yes, the watch is mine. It has significance to me and a great memory of that. I wore it on our wedding day, and Lori had the tartan clan MacDonald sash.
Yeah.
And so did your maid of honor.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even right down to our dogs had the tartan collars and leash.
And yeah.
Right? So
we just had 2 dogs then.
Yeah, just 2. Wow.
Remember those days?
Fond memory. Jesus. Anyway.
Sorry.
Don't. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. Anyway, so the idea of pocket watches was my fascination started with my grandfather because he had 3. And when I was a kid, I would always, anytime I was in Scotland, I would grab a pocket watch. Right. So that was where.
So there's that connection.
That connection to the grandfather was through the pocket watch. So
and
the pocket watch wasn't maybe passed down, but the idea of it was.
Yeah. Which is Edinburgh
and yes, and so
grandfather and
yes, and one of my uncles that was a big influence to me, as I mentioned, was from Edinburgh, right? And Lori and I were in Edinburgh doing an investigation there at Greyfriars Cemetery in 2018.
Yep.
Right, so we've got a lot of connection to it. So this gives you that understanding of how it's not maybe necessarily the item itself, it's the person.
That's right.
Right, so if you tap into the person, somebody would find this fascinating or whatever, right? And for me, this one stood out immensely right before we got married, right? So that and it comes with the beautiful chain that attaches it to your vest so that you can put it in the vest pocket. And you know what? That's what I wore when we got married, and it was a great day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great day. So I'm hoping that was a little fun event and that you enjoyed that.
So what might be a nice idea now that you kind of know, right? Like in case some of you may not have ever done that before, is maybe in the new year we'll do it again.
Yep.
But we'll post it a couple days ahead of time, and give you a bit of time to
soak it up.
To actually like journal,
Yep.
scribe.
Yep. Write down everything you get.
Look at the picture and just write everything down. Take like 20 minutes to just, that's
Soak it
all
up.
you do, right?
Yep.
And you just sit and write. And then you can share it.
Yep.
Share it with us.
Yep.
And then we'll do the reveal on the live a couple days later.
Sure.
Like a plan.
So I got asked, today's Monday, so it was last Thursday. I actually got asked by someone, and we were talking about, I think we were talking about Scotland and stuff like that. Somebody asked me, sent me a message and said, hey, you say you're the Scotsman, blah, blah, blah. You ever worn a kilt on your life? I'm like, nobody would know.
Yeah, we can't really see.
Right? Nobody would know.
You don't know.
I could be sitting here in boxers. Nope.
Wow.
You're bad. You don't want to let her out.
Go let dog out.
So yeah, I said, if I had enough people request it, sure, I'd wear the kilt. I'd walk up here so you could see it. But sitting down, no, buddy. No, that's not long enough. Nobody would see it while I'm sitting. What? Oh, stop it. You're being naughty. Right? All right. Oh, nice, everybody. We got some people watching with us. I appreciate that. Yeah, I loved going to Scotland. We intend to go back. It may be where we go this upcoming year. We have a lot more we want to do and see, and more castles to visit, and we want to get into the Highlands, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, up by Inverness,
Yes.
and things like that.
To the Highlands.
Yeah.
We want
So-
to see your family.
Yes.
Cousin
Any
Kate.
questions?
Is everyone ready for Christmas?
Yes. Lori makes Jerry speechless. Yes, she does. Right on. Look at the little, what you couldn't see there is her sliding in with this little fiendish grin. Kind of like
the
she,
Grinch,
yeah,
right?
she was like the Cheshire cat. Right? Weren't you?
A
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Anyway,
A little bit.
enough of that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Go.
So look for, we'll do a formal announcement of who's joined the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
For those
'cause I
of you
guess-
that have also submitted interest to join, prepare for your interview.
So I guess next week we'll do a live, and then we will not do a couple because of
Christmas and New Year's.
Christmas and New Year's
Right.
and holidays.
We may
and-
pop in and do our little
Yeah.
Christmas one that we
Oh, yeah,
usually
yeah.
do.
We'll pop in, but we won't have a planned one. We'll
no,
do
just
next
kidding.
Monday because
Yeah.
it's only the 20th.
Right.
And then we'll probably have a couple weeks that we won't do any. Yes, it
Yes,
is. Michelle.
yeah. Well, we were in Inverary. The Inverary jail was amazing.
Good night, Brendan. Good night, Alexander.
Good night, you two.
Thank you.
Yeah, Inverary jail was amazing. We have pictures of that posted on my personal page, I believe. And we just had a great time. The drive, we pretty much took a brand new car. And when we were done with it, I think they were ready to send it for auction because we'd put so much mileage on it in 2 weeks.
Oh, we should have bought it. It was a nice car. I really liked that car.
It was a Mercedes.
I know. I really liked it. It wouldn't probably be very good in the winter, though. Here.
It was all-wheel drive.
Oh, maybe that's my next car then.
Yeah. Yeah. We had this, when we got there, we had already pre-booked this
like
little rental car that we knew we could get down any road and things like that. And difference was it had no sat nav, as they call it, no navigation. Right. So we decided to upgrade. And when we upgraded, they gave us a Mercedes E-Class 4-door sedan that did everything but drive itself and make coffee, right?
That's right.
And it was a great car. But I think we had put like 4,300 miles on this thing in 2 weeks. All right.
The new?
What's on Lori's sleeve?
Oh,
It says, just play, just live. All right. Isn't that cool?
and then
And then it's got, our
team
logo
spirit,
on the
which
front.
I'm sure you could see.
Yes. Yes. We do those. We do those. Anyway. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, we had a lot of fun in Scotland. We saw like 7 castles and 3 public
We had a great
houses.
time.
We saw my relatives,
Uh-oh.
which was a good thing. There was a little glitch there.
We're
And
back.
we're back. But it
I
was
don't know if we
such
laughed,
a
but
great time, right?
It was.
Greyfriars Cemetery was amazing. And we had this thing, every castle we went to, we just put our hands on it
You
and
have to.
feel that energy.
You
It's
have
just
to.
amazing.
So much history, so many years,
Battles like
right? Like it's just,
Edinburgh Castle was the most besieged castle in Britain. It's been attacked, 38 times?
And it wasn't my favorite castle
No,
out of all of
no,
them. I
Stirling.
think Stirling was my favorite.
Stirling Castle was just incredible. But there was a few that we
there
saw
was
that
a
were
few.
just,
Even the ones that were kind of in ruins were
yeah,
kind of fun to
Yeah.
go through. I remember the one. I'm not good at remembering the names. You might, but like they actually had almost like scaffolding and stuff in it so that you could go.
Oh, the metal railings
go
and
up
stuff.
it.
That was
But it was starting,
Dundonald.
Yeah, but it was starting to deteriorate.
Yeah,
but it was awesome.
And the one and the one at the one where they filmed the show Downton Abbey.
Oh,
That
yes,
was a
I don't
very
remember
nice
what
one.
it's
It had
called,
the
but it was
big, it had the
beautiful.
giant
The
gardens.
gardens was
Right, it was
beautiful.
gorgeous. Anyway, okay, now that we
Sorry,
bored you enough,
we got off topic there.
yeah, we need to go to Scotland,
It
do a
was
live
fun.
from there.
It was a fun trip.
It was a great trip. You know what we need to do is if things are relaxed, plan and have people come with us.
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be cool?
that'd be fun.
That'd be cool. Because didn't we get 10-year passports last time? I think so.
Maybe.
We're going. That's it.
Maybe.
Just up in the air. We're going. Okay. So anyway, we've been almost an hour. Covered the psychometry. Talked about the investigation. I'll be uploading more evidence this week onto the YouTube page and then send the link to the evidence page so everybody can see it there.
Perfect.
And
we'll share this to it might already be there, but to our regular page. Sorry,
Yep.
everyone, that somehow it went on our evidence page
Weird.
tonight.
Yep. Weird.
Not sure.
Yeah. But anyway.
It's all good.
And we will also, anything coming up this week, we'll fill you in on that on Monday. Right? We're waiting to see what's coming up.
We don't have any investigations until the new year now, right? Or do we?
I think we do.
What?
We do. We've been so overloaded with requests. So that was one of the things we were talking about is that energy.
Yeah.
For the last 4 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
things have just gone,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've been booked
Every weekend, pretty well.
pretty much every weekend, and we've been doing something.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't something that we were actually going out to do, it was helping people online that would message us.
We might have a clearing coming up this weekend.
Yes,
Do we?
I think we do.
I think it's a clearing, not an
Yeah, not an
investigation.
investigation, it's just a
So
clearing.
we're not taking the crew because it's not an investigation.
And we're not
but
taking
it's-
equipment.
It's just a clearing. That's
Yeah.
right. So we do have something.
Yeah,
this
it's
weekend.
just and it's out of town, like out of town.
Out of town.
And yeah, so that I think that's the only thing we have going this weekend coming.
Oh yes, because the next weekend is Christmas.
Right.
And then the next weekend after that is New Year's. What's happening?
So in 2 days, it's this lady's birthday.
Oh, yes, it is. That's right. It's okay. I'm getting old.
You're not old. My God, you haven't changed since I met you. Oh, you're mean. That's it.
Yes, it is. My birthday's
Taking your gifts back.
Oh, my birthday's in 2 days. I love my birthday.
I know you do.
I've always loved birthdays. I love everyone's birthday.
So you have to
To
understand.
me, it's a special day for that person.
Right.
Right?
So I'm going to let you on a little trait of Lori's. Lori hates to wait for surprises.
Oh yeah. I'm not very good at that. Like I'm not good at that at
No,
all.
no. If she knows you have something, whether it's information, whatever.
Yes, Michelle, the 15th.
Yeah. She needs to know what it is.
I have a really hard time waiting.
Right. So one year for her birthday.
He was cruel.
So Lori and I are big Jeff Dunham fans. Right.
Love Jeff Dunham.
So to get us really good tickets, I had to order them in advance. Yeah.
Aw, I love that I share that
that's
with her,
nice.
Michelle.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
So I had to get them in advance to make sure I got good seats. So we were going around your birthday.
Yeah, it was close. I think
it was like the 18th or something.
Yeah,
It was just after.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what a great birthday present. I'm going to get her tickets to go see Jeff Dunham. And I got them in August. And we were out.
Then he told me not what it was, but that he had something.
Well, because we had to go stop at the Purelator office.
That's what it was. Yes.
Right. So we were going to go out for dinner that night. And I got a notification that the tickets were ready for pickup from Purelator because they had them. And I said, okay, so before we go for dinner, I just need to make a stop. And I says, I got to pick up a package.
I'm like, oh, okay.
So go there, get the envelope. It's this flat, like that you'd put legal documents
like
in.
a hard envelope.
Yeah.
Right?
And this was my tickets. So I get the tickets. I come back to the car. She's like, what are those? I go, they're just for me. But what are they? I'm like, well, I go, okay, fine. Want to be like that? I'm going to tell you. It's your birthday gift. Well, what is it? Well, it's not going to be a surprise if I tell you in August. It drove her nuts.
For 4 months. Everyone hear that? 4 months.
You know what? I get how you feel. Because you know why? I've been waiting for this goddamn shed for 4 months.
No, don't get on that conversation.
We ordered a shed in August, a Mennonite shed.
It's going to be beautiful.
It better be the Taj freaking Hall.
So I want to explain to you something about a shed that really is more like a garage. Because it is.
You explain. I'm going to get the dogs.
Like what? 16
It's
by
16,
20.
No, it's 16 by 10.
16 by 10. And it has a garage door and a man door. It's a garage. It really is a garage. It's not a shed. But yes, we have been waiting since August for it. There's been weather issues. It was supposed to be delivered on Saturday, but as we all know, there was 100-kilometer-an-hour winds on Saturday, so that didn't happen. And then it was possibly going to be today, and it was also windy again today.
So
it's tomorrow.
Months. I've watched at the end of our street Mennonites put up a 20,000 square foot barn in less than a month. It's taken 4 months to build a goddamn shed.
I was reading.
That's
Emmy's
ridiculous.
It is what it is.
Stay tuned for my review of the company that did the shed.
It will be here tomorrow.
Why do I not believe that?
It will be.
I've heard it was supposed to be Saturday. Then it was supposed to be today. Now it's tomorrow. It was supposed to be here end of November.
It's big. It's not like pulling a doghouse.
I could have had a house built in 4 months. This thing better become gold freaking lined.
So I need to work on that. I need to work on reading your mind so that you can't surprise me.
I'm the one that reads her mind.
That's true.
And you hate it sometimes.
Right. See, tomorrow is another day. And it will be here tomorrow.
You know what? I understand that when they say tomorrow's another day. But if you're going to tell me it's going to be here by the end of November,
And now
I
it's the middle of
expect to
December.
see it at the end of November. If you tell me it's coming on Saturday, I expect to see it on Saturday. If it's supposed to be here today, I expect to see it today. So you know what? Yes. Honest to God, I'm really not happy with them. This thing better be beautiful. I'm still going to have a crappy review on the time frame it takes to build this thing. To build a house in 4 months.
It's beautiful. It's going to be exactly what we wanted.
It's going to be a shed. How beautiful is it going to be? It's a shed.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to make it a she shed.
Then you're doing the snow blowing. Case
No.
closed.
No, that's your job.
So, anyway, now that I've vented about the shed, stay tuned for my review, by the way.
And our pictures, because it's going to be beautiful.
I'm going to new gear.
Ah,
Anyway, everyone have a great week.
yes. Have a
It's an outdoor
wonderful
man
week.
cave. No, it's not. It's for my tractor and it's snowblower attachments and the mower deck and my tools that go in there. Because right now, see, I wanted to look after
It's true.
Lori
That is true.
and said, you know what? Because she's driving to work 1 day a week, I'm going to kill her. Because she's driving into work 1 day a week. So this week it may be Tuesday, but next week it may be Thursday. So she's got that long span in between. And with winter coming, I said to her, I don't want your vehicle sitting out there getting covered in snow and ice and, you know, having to try and battle that stuff off when it comes time to go to work. So I said, you know what? Let's put your RAV in the garage. I'll leave my truck outside because it goes every day. And we'll put the tractor in the shed.
Mhm.
Right? Been waiting for this. Should. Anyway, I digress.
That's right.
Till I get it tomorrow and then I leave a review.
That's fine.
Anyway, have a great week.
Have a wonderful week, everyone.
Hopefully you're not waiting as long for things as I am.
Hopefully you get everything done that you need to get done this week. I know usually around Christmas it's busy,
chaos.
busy, right? But take some time for you and your family.
Yes, and so look for on our page, and I'll put it on the evidence page too. We'll talk about the spirit circle.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And see if people are interested. And we'll go from there. And
Willow says, have a great night, everybody.
Next week, bag game.
Big game.
Kind of with Christmas, I'll put it in a Christmas bag. We'll go with that and see how well people do a bag game, but I'll post it a couple of days in advance.
Yeah.
Right? Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Sam.
Be good to each other. Stay humble and kind.
Good night,
And
everyone.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.